Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Okay, so yes, previous time, so we discussed about the, so the Buddha's alms bowl at the time of the Rājāyatana tree, staying at the Rājāyatana tree. So about this one here, reference is so here Majjhima Nikaya, so Mula Banasa Atakatha, so second volume to the Bago, and the Mahāvagga, so Basa Rasi. Sorry. So Basa Rasi Soda Wanana, Basa Rasi Soda commentary, paragraph number so 284. So under the 284 here, so the Raja Uru Wila Game Sujada Nama Kudombiko Kudombia Dita. And this so Ekasame Nigroda Roke, so Batamakasi, so Sujata, so a daughter of the merchant, so she prayed Batamakasi. Ekasme Nigroda Roke, so at the banyan tree. Okay, so that story we already know that. So she prepared so the rice milk here. So Saja, so firstly she prays Sajahan Samajadikan Gula Karan Gandawa Batama Gabi Bodhan Labesa Mi. Okay, so here Ikuna Banasa, so here. So at that time Bodhisattva Niranjara Didan Gandawa Bodhisattva went to the bank of River Niranjara and the Suwana Thailand Dire Tabedawa. Oh, so that is already accept. So here, so Bodhisattva Bhikkhācara Vilayan Agamaya Mano. Why going for alms round? So Badowa Gandawa go there early morning. So Rokamule Nisidi sat down at the root of that tree. So Rokamule Sodaya Manaya Gata Dati. So firstly the Sujata's servant, so male female servants. So she came there to clean. Okay, so and Agandawa, so Sujadaya Aroji, so report to the Sujada. So Diwada Rokamule Nisena, actually the guardian deity of that tree sat down, so at the root of that tree. So actually Bodhisattva, but she thinks, she considered as a so guardian deva. And the Sujada Seven Basadanam Basadidawa, so have been celebrated. And the Sada Sahasa Kineke Suwana Thali. So okay, Sada Sahasa Kinek Ganike. So what for Sada Sahasa? So 100,000. So the value of the bowl or cup here. Suwana thala, not suwana bata, you see. Thala. Thala is actually a cup. So here you see thala, a plate or a dish. So suna means golden plate or golden dish, golden cup. So baya san, what did the wa? So abaraya suwana badiya. So suwana badiya bidhedawa, having put in the suwana badi in the another golden cup. Badi here also the term badi suwana badi, you see. Actually, body also, a bowl or a dish. So, bidahid dawa, okibate dawa, gadda. So, Mahabudis and days haven't seen the bodhisattva. So, sahiwa badiya, together with that. So, golden bowl, golden cup, golden dish. So, hate tabit dawa, one day dawa. And after that, so bodhisattva, niranjaraya, dirang, gandawa, suwana, talan. So Dide Tabit Dawa. So firstly he carried that bowl so to the Bangkok River Niranjara, and they put there, and the Nat Dawa having so taken about, and the Bitchuk Dare Dawa so ascended, so going up from that river Niranjara after taking a bath. So Ikuna Banasa Bindi. Ikuna Banasa Bindi. So 49 mouthful. So Karondo having made so 49 mouthfuls, so Bayas and Bribonjay Dawa. So having eaten that one. And the Satyahan Ija Bodho Bawami. So if I will be a Buddha, so Talan, Badisodan, Gechadi may this bowl or this dish. So go against to the a stream of water. So in this way, he determined and so put that cup into the stream. So Talambadi Sodan Gandawa and Togan Tadawa and so on. So here the term Tala, the term Pāḷi, actually, so when she cooked that rice make rice, so she used a golden pot, golden cooking pot. And also, so while offering that, so make rice to the bodhisattva, also she put that rice make into the golden bowl, golden cup. So but here point is the term Pāḷi, not bada. So that means not alms bowl, just ordinary cup, ordinary bowl. So that is when at that time, so the Buddha has lost his alms bowl, or bodhisattva already lost his alms bowl. So he has no anything so to accept that her offering. So that is why that Sujata also offered that make rice to him together with the that bowl that is here Sahiwa so here Sahiwa Badiya Hati Tabidawa. So offering that bowl together, so offering together with that bowl, or putting that bowl so in the hand of that bodhisattva, and the one day Dawa having bound down. So that is why at that time the bodhisattva has no alms bowl to receive. So from that time, so to the when the Buddha stayed under the rājāyatanakathā tree, so the Buddha has no alms bowl yet. That is why 4 great kings offered to the Buddha. Okay, so about this one, any question?
So Sayadaw,
Okay.
the Buddha, the Bodhisattva had no voice because he was practicing the Dukkhacarya. So that's why he didn't take any food. So that's why it's without a bowl.
Yeah. So he lacks in his interest to the that bowl. That is, so for 6 years, maybe broken or maybe, taken by the other.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
So Sayadaw.
Okay.
And then that bowl, the lost bowl, so it was offered by whom?
Sahambadi Brahmin.
Oh, I see. Okay. So when he just left the
When he went forth,
right? Yeah.
Sahambadi Brahmin offered. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. And the another information, actually, so related to that information, so I need to correct my mistake. Previous time, Selin Yanika asked me one, but I answered wrongly. I made the the times or the that food last that misright to the Blessed One is actually not for 21 days. So for 49 days, that food can support to the Blessed One. So here information that is in the Vinaya Piṭaka, Mahāvagga. Sorry, yeah. So mahāvaggapāḷi, rājāyatanakathā. So second rājāyatanakathā. Yeah. So actually second paragraph, second information. So in the Vinaya Mahāvagga. So the first one is here bodhikatha. Second one is rājāyatanakathā. So Munjalinda is that, and the rājāyatanakathā is fourth. Now we learn it. So roughly so bodhikatha, in the bodhikatha, the Buddha stayed under the Bodhi tree for 7 days. So in the rājāyatanakathā, so the Buddha stayed under the rājāyatana banyan tree for 7 days. So Mujjalinda Katha, in the Mujjalinda Katha, under the Mujjalinda tree. So the Buddha stayed for 7 days. So Rājāyatanakathā. Roughly, I myself understand in this way. Actually, that is very brief explanation. So we learn starting from the Rājāyatanakathā. That one also, because of that, we have problem here. In the Mujjal, so Ajabbalakatha, in the commentary, the commentator completely already explained it. So here Ajabbalakatha is explanation of Ajabbalakatha. So here Andaram Panna Abhakamidawa Bhagava Ke Akasi. You see? So having not departed to anywhere, so what did the Buddha there? So Bhagavake Akasi. So here, complete meaning, so original meaning, so Athakho Bhagava Saddahasa Ijena Dhamma Samadhima Udhaidwa Bodhi Rokha Mula. So Yena Ajabala Nikarodo Denuba Senkami. So having stayed, roughly we can understand, having stayed for 7 days under the Bodhi tree. And so wake up from his concentration, and then the Buddha go there. So where the Ajabala banyan tree. So here general saying is, so Saddahasa Ichayena. So for 7 days. So to that mean here, completely explained. So actually under that body tree, so the Buddha spent, so Abarambi Dini Saddahani, so body Samibe Yewa Vidina Mesi. So the Buddha spent other, so 3 weeks, Dini Saddahani. So Saddaha, instead of translating 7 is a week. So other 3 weeks also, the Buddha spent under the near body tree. Body Samibe. So, okay, so Saddaha, 7 weeks. About the 7 weeks, the Buddha spent immediately after he enlightened. Okay, so for that information, under this one, I will put down note. So first Saddaha, first week is Balinga. And the second week is Animisa Saddaha. And the third week is Yangamana Saddaha. And the fourth week is Radanagara. So Radanagara Saddaha, and fifth weeks is actually Jabala Saddaha. And the sixth week is Ujjalinda Saddaha. And last week is so Rājāyatanakathā. So in this way, 7 weeks the Buddha spent. So immediately after his enlightenment. So Balinga Saddaha, immediately after he is enlightened, so not stand up, having not stood up from his sitting. So he continued sitting for 7 days under that body tree. So in that place, so Abrajita Balinga in that cross-leg position for 7 days.
Sorry, Sayadaw. Number three is the weeks on the work. You mean the Gankamana Sataha or Chankama?
Changamana, walking up and down.
Yes.
Okay, and the second Saddaha is second week is Animisa Saddaha. So after 7 days, he sitting cross-legged under the body tree. So he get up from his sitting, and then so looking at or gazing at that body tree. So he stayed for 7 days. So animisa without closing his eye. Animisa. So continuously for 7 days, he gazed at his seat under the body tree. So for 7 days, that is Animisa Saddaha. And the week is Jangamana Saddaha. So Jangamana means Jangamedi walking up and down. So near that body tree, he walks here and there. Okay, so exactly. So Jangamana, so near that body tree, but in the northern direction of body tree, so the Buddha walks here and there for 7 days. That is Jangamana Saddaha. Okay, and the 4th weeks is here Ratanagara Saddaha. So Ratanagara Saddaha is in the north and so east and north, so corner direction, corner east and north direction. So according to the that explanation, so there one building. So here Ratanagara, a house made of jewel. So you offer by the so deities or the deity Sekka, cannot deity Sekka. So in that house, the Buddha stayed. While staying there, so the Buddha record the 7 Abhidhamma texts or Abhidhamma books in this way. Okay, so the past 4 are very close to the body tree. So that is why in the Vinaya commentary, so Mahāvagga, in the mahāvaggapāḷi, so the past paragraph, okay. So mahāvaggapāḻi, the past paragraph embodied. So Samayena Bodho Bhagava Uruwila Niranjaraya Dide Body Rokamuli Patamabi Sambodo Atakho are here not about the for 7 days, but in the second katha is Ajabala katha. In the katha, so Bhagava Saddahasa Ichayena Dhamma Samadhima Wothaidwa Body Rokamula. So for 7 days under the body tree. So that one actually refers to the the last week. The last week you mean here, Ratanagara Saddaha. So after that week, so the Buddha went to the Ajabala tree. So that is why actually here rājāyatanakathā is the last week, the last 7 week. So after 7 weeks, so before the Buddha stand up from his sitting, so the Buddha already stayed for 7 days under that rājāyatanakathā tree. So the last day, so he finished his sitting for 7 days under that tree. So he will get up from his sitting. Before getting up, so those 2 brother merchants went to him and they offer the barley gruel and honey ball. So already, 7 weeks. That is why. So the food or mixed rice offered by the Sujata can support to the Buddha for 49 days. So making correction my mistake. Okay, about this one, any question?
So Sayadaw,
Okay.
so this information we can find in the Dhamma Sangani Atthakatha.
Dhamma Sangani Atthakatha. So I'm not sure.
I saw here the mention like that.
Okay. So, but in that commentary, the Bharasi Sutta, Vasadasi Sutta commentary also, that information is included. So here, Mahāsado. So here you see, Atha Bhagawa Atame Diwasi. Oh, so here completely explained it, you know. Suti Yewa. So Bodhisattva, Niranjara Didan Gandwa, Ikuna, so keep be Talan, so Bodhisattva, so Gandawa, Togan Tadawa, and the Talan, Talani Okibedwa Atasi, and the so Mahāsado. So when not Sunday, Diwa Viharan, Gadawa, heaven state in the, you know, a Jankor. So for daytime dwelling, and the so Sayana Samay in the evening. So Sutiyina Dana Atta, so Dina Motiyo Bhedawa have it taken. So 8 mouthful of grass offered by the Sutiya. And the body mandana arosha. So approaching to the body tree. So Dakina Disabagi Atasi stood. So at southern direction. So Badi so Rumini Batti Udaka Baindu Viya Akan Beta. So like the how to say like the so Baduma plow, so the layer of the lotus flower on it while dropping water, so those layer of lotus flower so shaken. So in this way that place also shaked. And the Mahāsado, so Ayam Mama Gunan Darido Na Sakosi. So this place cannot carry my virtue. So in this way, so Michima Disa Bagan Agamasi, so he changed to the another direction. So that one also cannot stable, cannot be stable, shaked by the southern direction, and the Odra Disa Bagan northern direction. And finally, so Buratima Disa Bagan Agamasi. So in this way, that Balinga, so Balinga Manan Tanan Sunikada Ainda Kilo we are like the pull up door, so fixing installed, so stable and not shaked. So Neja Malan Hosi and the Mahāsado Idan Tane Saba Bodane Kilesa Benjana wait and Sanatan. So this place is so for all Buddhas to destroy the defilements. So Dani, so Dinani Eke Gehedawa Jalesi. So those grasses he spread there, and the Dani Cheta Karina Dulika Gena Brachenani we are Aheso. So actually those grass are just like cutting. So at the top of those grasses, so very even, and it like a carpet, like it so become like a carpet. And the body Sayadaw, so body abadawa iman balingan na, so bende sami. So before I am enlightened, so I will not get up from this city. So in this way, Jadurenga Widia, Data Balangan Abuji. So, Dekani Yewa Maro, so about it that one. And then here, Sadahan Eka Balangan Nisidi. So, for 7 days, the Buddha sit cross legs. So, after that, so Atamedi will say in the 8th day, so Samabadi do Wotaya and the Diwadana Ginkanya Dawa. So, I was skip that one. So actually, so Balangan Jiwa, so body Rokanja, so Animi Sehi Ekihi, Orokaya Mano Sadahan, Widinamisi, the Buddha spent so for 7 days looking or gazing at so that body tree and so his seat, his a place where he seated. So Dantana Animisa Chetia Nama Jade. So now there's Animisa Chetia or Animisa, that week also we call it Animisa Sadaha. And then after that, so Balenka Saja, Tida Thana Saja, and so between sitting and standing, between a place where he sit and where he standing. So Buddha Tima Bachi Ma Do Ayati Radana Chinkamani Chinkama Mano. So Buddha Tima Bachi Ma Do Ayati. So Radana Chinkame. So on that road for walking, so Chinkamando Sadahan Widinamis, he spent 7 days. So while walking, so Dantana Radana Chinkamana Nama, and the door, Pichima Disa Bagi, so northern direction, so Diwada Radana Garan. So here, that Radana Garan is offered by the, or so bid by the deities. So that Balangina Nisi de having cross leg, sit cross leg. So Abhidhamma Bidagan, which is Ado Chitta. And then there's Manda Batana, which is Nando. So Sadahan within Namisi for 7 days. So that week is called the Radhanagara Sadaha. Or that place also a kind of shrine called the Radhanagara. So in this way here, expressed, but after that, Radhanagara not expressed here. But so we can understand in the that Vinaya Mahāvaggapāḷi, right? So after the Radhanagara, next one is so Ajabala, Saddaha, and the Mujjalena Saddaha, and the last one. So Rājāyatanakathā. Okay. So here also, I mean, in this commentary also about those 7 weeks, actually 4 weeks not included in Vinaya Piṭaka Mahāvagga. So we can know, we can learn, we can read it. Okay. So now let's go to the, so our learning. So we finished this line. So Athako Chadaro Maharajano Bhagawa Do Chida Sachido and so Badaikanadu Nantanja Madu Bendi Ganja. And also here Badaigahesi Bhagawa Picheke Sila Maye Badi. So Mantanja Madu Bendi Ganja Badaigahedawa very bonji. So Badaigahesi Bhagawa, the blessed one, accept or receive that Manta and Madu Bendika. So Sila Maye Badi. So with arms both made of rock crystal. But here the word Picheke, the word Bijjagi. So Bijjagi in the IB honor translation, he translated very closely and it's quite new. And also he gives the reference in the commentary that Bijjaka. Okay, Bijjaka in the commentary here. So Bijjagi the Bijjaka Same, the first one. So Bijjagi the Bijjaka Same. So here Bijjaka, and in the explanation one also Bijjaka. So the same word, but only Same is different. So that is why this word is explanation about that about the case ending in the Bijjagi. So so Vibhati Bharat Samvanana or Nama Bharat Samvanana also we can say. Padma Vibhati Bharat Samvanana. So explaining about the case ending. Okay, now so Atta Samvanana. So Bijjagi is so Badi Yagan. So Mahāvagga Same di Atto. So here the meaning. So that is Atta Samvanana. So Bijjagi. So here it's called commentator divided Badi Yagan Mahāvagga Same. So in the Bijjaga, actually Bijja and the Ega. So Bijjaga here commentator explained as so Badi Yagan. And the Ega, the commentator explained here Mahāvagga. So Badi Yagan means each. So each bowl. So 4 bowls offered to the Buddha. So those great king, 4 great kings offer 4 bowls to the Buddha. So each bowl so Mahāvagga Same, Ega means actually value or valuable. But Mahāvagga, so very costly. So each bowl are valuable or very costly because they are made of the rock crystal. So that rock crystal is a kind of jewel, a kind of rare earth, rare element. So that is why, based on this explanation, the meaning of the that body, so Bijjagan as the very costly. But here Atawa or another way. So another way the commentator is Bijjagi the so Abhina way. But here in the Bijjagi, so anyone is A. So in the Abhina way also anyone is A. So not explain about the case ending, explain about the award or a meaning. So Bijjagi means Abhina way. Nawa means new. Abhinawa means very new. So the meaning of Bijjagi is very new. Or very new means so abone. So actually Abhi Oni, Ona means hot, very hot. Very hot. So very new, very hot. So actually when you make a bowl for monks, so we need to burn it. We need to burn our bowl so with fire, with heat, actually fire. So without burning, so that bowl is not allowed to the monk to use. So that is right. Here that bowl already burned. That is a bit only. So immediately after burning, after being burned, that is right, a bit only, very hot. So that is right here. They can need Nevada Same di Atto. So all at once they can need at very moment. At very moment. So Nevada Same that bowl. So Nevada, that bowl happen, that bowl arises, but that bowl create bit, formed it, made it at very moment or at once. So that is a bit old. That means a bit no way, very new. Okay, so that is about that information. Sorry. So now, so who will translate this one?
Yeah, I will do. I will translate by that.
Okay. Well,
Patiga hesi parava pajage sa selameye pate mantancha madu bindi kancha patiga hetwa paribunchi. The blessed one received very good and honey balls with arms bow, made up rocks, creature, having received them, he enjoyed it.
so what about Bijagi?
Piṭaka, yeah, very costly.
So Bijagi actually modified to the bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that bowl made of
Rocks.
And it's
Crystal,
very
very yeah.
Okay, very costly, and it's quite new also. Okay, and okay.
Yeah, so
Right.
I have a question. So here, this bowl is it was from the Buddha's determination, right? So he made 4 into 1. Then so basically it's from his abhenya. And then so here, so according to the commentary, explained that it's very hard. So it's like you made it from you burn it in something. So how should we understand that? So
So that is it. How to say? Actually, the Buddha so did not make that bowl by himself. Just he determined to be a single one. But so those bowl, so in the hand of those the great four cane, so very quite new, not used, very new, not used it yet. So just that sense we can understand it.
yes,
so
but it's very hard, and then
actually very hot means so maybe very hot at the moment of very hot. So actually that one is so immediately after burn. So those Brahm, those 4 great king deities so brought and that one to the offer. So offer to the blessed one also we can understand. But actually, so that one is based on the point, based on only what Bijagi, the commentator explained. So Bijagi can mean so very bad, very costly, or another one here. So Abhinawa, very new, not a second one, very new. So just that point. So very new, and to understand very new, so a bit only, or so at that very moment, so it already banned or it already made it.
I see. So which means we can use this word in some of the situations as well. So like the bowl is very new that it is made.
Actually, those bowls are so made by those deity, so great king. But so to understand in other place, for example, so for ordinary monk like me, so that bowl very new to me. Yes, so even though so for example, you offer a bowl to me, but so that bowl you banned. So according with the Vinaya rule, but so immediately, although that banned, so that bowl already banned by you, maybe it lasts for 7 weeks or for a week or for a month or something. But during that time, so that bowl is not used yet by anyone. So it is new.
I see. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay, okay. Okay, one line in the commentary, we need to, I need to explain here. So previous time we finished. So Chattonam be Eka Sati so Bonya Wibago Hosi. So literal meaning. So the same amount or equal share of that merit was to 4 great kings, even to the 4 great kings. That is literal sense. But we can understand those 4 great kings, so received, so equal amount of share of that merit because of offering the bowl to the Buddha, to the Blessed One. That one already finished. And one line is here. So it can, or even it can get the deity day. So after determining, so those bowls to be a single one in this way. And Badekesi Bhagawa Bijaki Silamaye Batti Silamaye Batti Mantanja Madubedi Ganja. So that one is so gap in the original Pāļi. So the Buddha the commentator failed explaining. So gap in meaning. So in the Pāļi, so here so in the first line, so Mahārājāno Bhagavado Chidasa. So Jatdaro Sila Mayi Badi Bhagavado Ubanami. So they offer 4 bowls to the Blessed One. But in the next line, so Badegesi Bhagawa Bijaki Sila Mayi Badi. So Mantanja Madubedi Kanja Badeketwa Badi Bonji. So here 4 bowls offered to the Blessed One. But here the Blessed One, so in this word, so Sila Mayi Badi is accusative case plural, so Jataro. But here, in this word, Bijaki Sila Mayi Badi is located case singular. So the Buddha used a single bowl. So the meaning is missing from first line and the second, between first line and second line. So that is why that gap of information, so filled by the commentator. That's one, this one. So it can even it can get the deity day. So actually the Buddha did not use 4 bowls as the 4 so separated thing. So determined so to be a single one. After that, he used a single bowl. So that information here. Okay.
Sayadaw.
Hello.
Yes, I have a question about the sentence Sayadaw showed earlier from last time. So agahito japana jattaro piyatha eko wapato hoti, right? Tatha aditahi. So here the sentence is jattaro piyatha eko wapato hoti. So which one is the subject, Sayadaw?
So actually here Jattaro is subject.
So
sorry.
no.
No. So actually ego but not is subject of the hoti. But Jattaro is the object of the adetahi. So yata ego but do hoti. In what way? So it can be a single bowl. That in that way, so Jattaro be adetahi. The Buddha determined those 4 bowls.
So jattaro here is accusative, Sayadaw?
Of course. Accusative case. Plural.
Okay.
So here, yata and the ta. In Pāli, so if we use in this way ya and da, so a word between ya and da is related to the above between ya and da. So jadaro is out of ya and da.
Okay.
Yata and tata, you see?
Okay. I see.
Okay.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Yeah.
That rule is important, to find the, correct relation. So a word out of the ya and da never connect with a word between ya and da. So the same way a word, so out of the, open and close inverted comma never connect with the a word between, open and close inverted comma.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. Oh, so great question. Okay, now so let's move to the next slide. So atako the bosa banlika wanija bhagawandan onida bada bane vidate dawa bhagawado padisu sirada nibadate dawa bhagawandan eda dawoja. Okay, every word, so each word in this slide, you can understand, but here the word onida bada bane. Onida bada bane is a bit complicated. So that is why that onida bada bane. So actually most of you already learned the traditional Pāli grammar like the Kijayana, like the Badarupa Saiti. So in the Badarupa Saiti, under the Bohubi Samasa, that onida bada bane is said the that grammarian showed as an example. So actually, dibara bahobihi. So oni do bata do bani yena di oni da bada bani. So as a dibara bahobihi, two words included, two members included. Oni do bani yena. Oni do bani yena di oni da bani. Commonly, as a formal one, but so here relation, what is included between them, bata. So only do is nominative case singular, bani also nominative case singular, but bata do is ablative case. So only do, bata do, bani. So the hand is removed, only do is removed, bata do from the bowl, from the bowl. So only that bada bani means, so he or who removed his hand from the bowl. That means he finished his eating. He finished eating. He stopped his eating. If he does not stop his eating, so maybe his hand, so down to the bowl and the up to the mouth. Is it down, up, down, up, down? But now he stopped. He already removed from his bowl. So that was. In Pāli canon, that only that bada by name is commonly with the Buddha way, who has eaten. The word Buddha way, the past participle active, perfect tense. Buddha way, only that bada by name in this way, but here just only that bada by name. Okay, so in the so IB owner translation, he translated. So having removed his hand from the bowl, he translated as a jaran. As a jaran, actually, grammatically, so Bhagawandan is the object of the vidate dawa. So only that bada banin is object complement. Object complement. So having known the Blessed One, that he has removed his hand from the bowl. That is literal sense, mean he finished his eating. he is enough of eating. Okay, and we did the and the Bhagavado Bhadesu Sidasa Nibadawa. So Nibadawa is the same as the one day dawa. Nibadadi means literally, falling down. But here, together with the Bhadesu Sidasa one day dawa, he fallen down on the feet of the Blessed One with his head. So that means here, not in the sense of falling down, bending down as a manner of the worship, as a manner of the salutation. Okay, so now who will translate this line?
Okay, Bante, I will translate.
Okay,
Yes. Athako tapusa balika wanicca bhagavantam onita patadanim viditva bhagato padesu sirasa nibatitva bhagantam etadavojum. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yes. Then the merchants Tapusa and Balika, having known thus, the Blessed One removed his hand from the bowl and bent their heads at the feet of the Buddha, then said this to him.
Okay. So said this to the Blessed One. Okay.
Yes.
And what they say, what did they say here? So Edi Meshan Bandi Bhagavanda Sarana Kachama Damenja. So Edi Mayan Bandi. So Bhagavanda Sarana Kachama Damenja. We already learned the double pronoun. So former pronoun or later pronoun. So commonly meaningless in translation. So Edi Mayan. These we literally, but Edi we don't need to translate it, just Mayan we is okay. But in Pāli literature, so in this way, Sohan, Sahan, that I, in this way, double pronoun we use. Here also Edi Mayan. So we, so Mayan Bandi Bhagavanda Saranang Gacchama. So we always say, so Bodhan Saranang Gacchami. Here, instead of the Bodhan, Bhagavanda. So Bhagavanda, Saranang, and the Gacchama, plural. So Maya, Bhagavanda, Saranang Gacchama. So actually Gacchama means to go, we know. But so in this phrase, take refuge. So take refuge. Take refuge in. So Saranang Gacchama, we already know this. So Mayam Bhagavanda, Saranang Gacchama, we take refuge in the Buddha, in the Blessed One, as well as in the Dhamma. So at that moment, the Buddha has not any follower yet. That is only two gems. So Buddha Radhana and the Dhamma Radhana, not Sangha Radhana yet at that time. Okay, and the Upasaki no Bhagava Dari tu. Okay, so in Pāli literature, Pāli canon, so this phrase commonly with the Gacchama and Saranang Gacchama or Saranang Gacchami as a singular. But in some place also another phrase we can see. Here Saranang Gacchama and the Saranang Ubema. So the verb Gacchama or ubemi. So the meaning of the verb ubema is we approach literally, but take refuge in. So when we read such a phrase, so we can see Saranang Gacchama or Saranang ubema or Saranang Gacchati, Saranang ubeti. Okay, so that the word Saranang mostly goes together with the Gacchati verb or ubedi verb. Okay, so and after the Upasako no Bhagava Dharitu. So here also after pay homage to the Buddha, after taking such a refuge, so such a this phrase also commonly we see, this phrase also commonly follow such a phrase Saranagachama. So Upasako no Bhagava Dharitu. So Dharitu, Dhariti actually remember or bear, the meaning of the root dar. Remember, bear or carry. So like the, Piṭaka Dara. So bearer of. So 3 baskets, Piṭaka Dara. So come from this root, but in this phrase, so in so Peter's dictionary also, Upasako no Bhagava Dharitu. So Dharitu is that by singular imperative mood. So may he. But the meaning of the Dharitu. So Dharitu instead of remember or carry or bear. So call as your disciple, or consider as your disciple. Consider as your disciple, or call as your disciples. Upasako no Bhagava Dharitu. So no also accusative case plural form. Okay, so here subject is Bhagava. May the Blessed One call as your disciple. Call as your disciple. So in this way, in Pāli literature, so when we report, when we address to our senior or to our revered person, or to a teacher, so at the time, instead of using second person directly, as a sign of respect, we use that person. But if we use second person directly, at the time, we use second person plural form, even though, a single teacher or a single senior, we use second person plural form. So two way of using, so as a sign of respect, using that person or using second person plural in the sense, even though it is singular. So here that person, singular. So Upasako no Bhagava Dharitu, may the Blessed One. So call as your disciple, your disciples, or call as disciple of the Blessed One. Okay. And then, so Ijadeke Banu Bedi Saranangade. You see, Ijadeke Banu Bedi Saranangade. So actually, so Gade also accusative case plural form. So modify to the Upasake. Gade Upasake. So may the Blessed One call as your disciple. So Saranangade. So who take refuge in the Blessed One or in the Dhamma, in the Buddha, in the Dhamma. So Banu Beti. This phrase Banu Beti. Literally, it is explained so Bani hi ubetan, Banu Betan. So commonly that Banu Beta word in the Pāli we find with the accusative case. So for the entire life, so Bani hi ubetan. So ubeda may endow with, ubeda may endow with, so endow with the life. Endow with the life. So that means as long as I am alive, as long as we are alive. But here, as long as is the meaning of the accusative case. So for example, Ijanda Sanyoga, Ijanda Sanyoga for time of duration, for the whole life. So shortly, but literally, so as long as I am alive or as long as I am endowed with life until death. And So Issariya. Issariya is actually how to say Issariya. Issariya. Ega mean here, you know, or a point of sharpen point of a thing. So very top of a thing. Edge of the thing. But here ega in this phrase, in the sense of, you know, onward, in the sense of onward. So Issariya ege. So to understand the meaning in this way, the commentator or sub-commentator explained that phrase Issariya ege. So Ija means today, Issariya ege means, you know, starting on this day. But this phrase commonly, you know, from this day onward, or so henceforth, from this day onward. So from this time on, or from this day onward, so may the Blessed One call us, your disciple, who take refuge for their whole life from this day onward. So in this way we can understand. So that is the speech, the report to the Blessed One, or the meaning of the eight that. Okay, so we should finish this line, this paragraph. So, Iti Mayam Bandi Bhagavanda. So this line, who will translate? Actually, 3 sentences.
So Sayadaw, I will translate.
Okay, do it.
Ede mayam bande bhagavan down saranang gacchama damanja upasage no bhagavatare do ejadake palubite saranang gadedi. Bande, we take the blessed one as a refuge. We take the Dharma as a refuge. May the blessed one consider us as a lay disciple who take a refuge from today onwards until end of the life.
Okay. And so di cha loke Patama Upasaka Aheso Dvivajika. So Dvivajika Bawa Dvivajika Saranagamana. Dvivajika Saranagamana. So who take refuge, or who take refuge, the Buddha Dhamma. So but here Upasaka Dvivajika. Dvivajika. So those two merchants, brother. So in the world, so Bataman Upasaka. So Upasaka Aheso Dvivajika. Upasaka Aheso Dvivajika. So the Upasaka Aheso Dvivajika. Those laymen are. So Dvivajika. So very fast, Bataman in the world. So Dvivajika is so Saranagamana. So we need to take Saranagamana by saying twice. Dvivajika. By saying twice. The Saranagamana. So who take refuge by saying twice is Dvivajika. So that is an Upasaka Aheso Dvivajika, we can understand. So laymen who are, they are a layman, so who take refuge by saying twice like this, Buddha Saranang Gacchami, Dhamma Saranang Gacchami. So they could not say Sangha Saranang Gacchami at that moment. The Sangha Yarana not appear yet in the world. Okay. So who has translated this line?
Okay, I'll translate Sayadaw.
Okay.
Te chalo ke patamang upasaka ahe sum devajika. So and these lady devotees became so and these first lady devotee became no sorry and these lady devotees became so okay so Andy became the lady devotees first who were with two saints.
Okay. So, okay, fast or very fast. So here, betterment is with the accusative case, not modifier to the Ubasaka, not modifier to the Dvivajika. Actually, so adverb for the aheso. Okay.
Yeah, so they became the lady devotees first. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, they became fast lay devotee who take refuge by saying twice. Okay.
So first devotees or became devotees first. You know, if we say the first devotee, then they first became yeah.
They first became lay devotee.
Yeah.
So Bante, so Sayadaw, how we understand the locate here, Sayadaw?
Okay, in the world, located case. First in the world.
The word.
Yeah. Very fast in the world. So about in the commentary. So here Dvivaja, it is his only Dvivajika. So it is so for them. So two kinds of speech, two speech are. So there are two speech for them. There were two speech for them. That is why they are called the Dvivajika. So that is literal way. Or another way. So according to that explanation, Dvivajika is so Bhobihi Samasa. Dvivaja, it is Dvivajika. And the second one is so Dvihi Vajahi Ubasaka Bhavan, but Dodi Atho. That is the meaning. Even though Atha was so Atho, the meaning. So they became as lay disciple by saying also with two times speech. And the D even Ubasaka Bhavan, but the with it the so having known themselves, so became the Ubasaka. So Bhagavan and Arhants, they said to the Blessed One, so Kaisa Dani Bandi Amehi Icha Pataya, so Abhi Wadana Pichu Batana Kadavan. So they asked actually, even though here Arhants said, actually they asked a question. So Kasa, for whom, for what? So dative case, for whom, for what, or with reference to what? So Ija Bataya. So from this time on, from today on. So Abhinawa Biju Batana. Abhiwadana Biju Batana, sorry. Abhiwadana means salutation. Biju Batana means how to say? So friendly greeting or reverential greeting. But in the commentary, just attendant, in the dictionary, attendant or attendant upon. But in Myanmar translation, so the meaning of that Vijubatana is Badi Ubatana. So attendant or attend on, wait on. Yeah. So according to that meaning, so attendant also okay. But in Myanmar translation, so Vijubatana is Kayi Ujo Sojian. Kayi Ujo Sojian. That means reverential greeting.
So here is not Pajubatana, here is Pajutana.
Pajutana.
So Pajutana means reverence, rising from one's seat.
Pajutana. Reverence.
Yeah, reverence, rising from one's seat.
rising from one seat are Vichutana. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Slip of the eye. So automatically Vichupatana I. Okay, Vichutana. So Abhiwadana, Vichutana and Kadaba. So Abhiwadana and the Vichutana so should be done Amehi by us Kasa for whom. So you know, in Buddhist tradition, so every day, so we pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. So in front of the image of the Blessed One, or status of the Blessed One, or shrine, in front of shrine. So here, at that moment, they have nothing to do in this way. So that is why they ask to the Blessed One. So for what should that Abhiwadana and Vichupatana be done by us from this time on? So let me, so what is for what? So we need to pay homage. So for what do we pay homage? In this way we can understand it. So at that time, so Atha Bhagawa Sisan Brahmasi, the Blessed One touched his head, and the Kesa Hati Legesu. So the hairs attached or stick on his hand themselves. So these and others, the Blessed One give them to those merchants, and then said, so ime dome bariharata. Ime dome bariharata. So bariharata also actually bring up, or actually here take care also, or do service. So do service for these. Do pay homage, do worship these. Pay homage to these in this way. The Buddha said, and so the Kisa Dhatu your Labetawa, so having attained, having gained those the relic of hairs. So Amati Niwa Abhiseta. So actually Amadina Iwa Abhiseta. So they are like they are sprinkled by the water of the immortality. So Amada Udaka. So Amadina Abhiseta, like they are, or they seem to be sprinkled by the water of the immortality. So they Hatha Dota satisfied, they are satisfied very much. That is why. So Bhagavan, one day they will have been bowed down to the Blessed One. So Bhagamesu, they left, they departed. So Rājāyatanakathā Nathita is finished. In the Pāli also, actually we already finished here. Rājāyatanakathā Nathita. Okay.
Sadhu, Sayadaw.
So Sayadaw,
Yeah.
I may ask a question in the last part.
Last
So
part.
here in the Atthakatha, it mentions the Buddha is just give the hair to them. But generally, we heard the stories. We said the Buddha gave 8 hairs. So where did that reference come from?
Okay, so where? I'm not sure. Need to check.
Okay, because here is only say give the hair, right? Didn't
Yeah,
mention how
general
many.
say. Yeah, general say here.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. So, if no question, so let's stop here. Sadhu, sadhu, Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, Sayadaw.